Welcome, guys, to another World War Marvel Contest of Champions. Again, Jonathan and I are back for another matchup of superhero proportions.
Superhero goodness, yeah.
One's good.
Deadpool thinks he's good.
I would say just a Merc with the mouth.
There is that. If we want to use the catchphrase.
The highest bidder. He'll go to wherever or whoever pays him the money. So today's matchup is obviously going to be Deadpool versus Groot. Groot has definitely the more endurance. Doesn't have the attack value.
He doesn't have the attack value. He's also slow.
He's half decently slow, yeah. Like 5'7", I think.
Yeah, I think
5'8", maybe.
I think it was a 4'7", but I could be wrong.
Maybe 5'8" is where I am for height. I don't know.
I think you're thinking of your Guardian 2 card.
Maybe. But he's, and where we know Deadpool can just run around him and stuff like that. So.
I mean, in this one, Deadpool's got the body slide, which is going to help.
Yep.
He's got the assassin.
The assassin, if you can get double 8s,
if I can get those off with the Master Fighter with the rerolls, you know, Deadpool is notorious, I find in games for that he gets at least one off a game.
Yeah, and the automatic regen is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
The big thing is grab and throws.
Grab and throws.
Can I grab and throw stuff at you?
That's going to be big. Deadpool is going to struggle with you grabbing and throwing him.
See, and that's the thing is, Deadpool, great damage output, but I don't think he can play the long game of sustaining damage given to him. Yes, he has regen 1 point every round, but his endurance bar compared to Groot's is
he's
minuscule,
much shorter on the endurance. So I think the nod is going to go to Groot. Again, it's a lot of it will be dice. If I can get off a couple of assassin strikes,
you're going to be
the game
golden with that. I mean,
2 assassin strikes going off, that's 5 damage, and that's a good chunk of your endurance.
Yeah. Well, 2 assassin strikes getting off in a game is 10 damage, 5 each one. So that's huge. But let's show you the board. Let's get right into the game. So this is the 2x2 board that we're playing on. We got a bit of a city skyscraper, apartment building there with Blackfyre Productions billboard on top. You got the fence around the front with the lamppost, trees, and a little construction zone over on that other end there. So that is the board. Let's roll for deployment next. Ooh, I forgot. Pretty red car. Not mine, but I like it. Rolling for deployment now. I got a 5 to 4. Jonathan's 4. Groot will set up first. So I have deployed Groot. Oh, sorry, that's just the trees there. Groot right in there with his brothers from another seedling, I guess. Groot set up on that board edge right there within the trees, hiding out. And we got the X-Force Deadpool set up right there underneath the lamppost. So we'll come back with initiative next. Initiative, turn 1. I got a 2.
I got a 7. I'm actually going to let Groot go first.
Oh, alright. Groot here is going to emerge himself from the trees, spending 2 power. I'm moving all the way over here. Just right about there. It's about just a little bit less than 8 inches, but it just keeps him in a position where he can move towards Deadpool next round. And he has no ranged attacks, so that's all he's doing. Deadpool's turn.
All right, so he's going to do movement of 5.
Yep.
So burning 1 power will get him to here, which should have him in 8 to do a trick.
It sure does.
All right, so he's going to activate trick.
Okay, so I will make a willpower test.
Yep.
Here's the willpower roll. I need to get 8 or less on 2 dice, and he makes it with a 4.
All right, and then all right, so I'm going to now do 2 bang bangs. I'm not going to overload them, trusting on my Master Fighter for the reroll.
Okay, I will improve the physical defense of Groot, so he goes up to 18.
All right, so I have a 7 attack with 1 reroll. So I'm looking for 12s on these dice.
Well, that's a
There's
12.
I'm going to leave it.
Yeah, I would too. So he takes
1 damage.
Yep.
Second attack. All right, I'm going to reroll the 2.
I would do that too. And that's
there's
12,
a 12.
So that's 2 damage from Deadpool into Groot in round 1. In round 2, I got a 4 to John's 3. I'm going to go first. So starting Groot's activation, he's going to use 2 power to regrow, healing those 2 damage. He's then going to use 1 power to move up into base contact and within 4 inches of Deadpool. He's then going to use 3 power to grab the scenery piece and throw it at Deadpool.
All right, so I got to do an agility roll.
Yep.
I have a 9 with acrobat, so I can re-roll.
That's an 8.
Is fine, so I take half damage.
Which is only 1 damage because it's size 3, but
yeah.
1 damage. Boo. Next part of Groot's activation is going to be branch out. That leaves him with no power left onto Deadpool. Is he going to improve his physical, or is he going to leave it as is?
He's going to leave it as is.
Okay. So that's 13 plus 6 from his attack is 19.
Which
hits.
hits.
2 more damage to Deadpool. Deadpool's activation.
All right, so Deadpool's going to spend 1 power so he can step into Groot. We know he's got the 5 inches to make it. He is then going to do an overloaded armor buster.
Oh, so we have physical defense 16.
All right, and I am an attack of 7 with one of these dice being re-rolled if I need it. I'm going to need it, I think.
Well, that's 11 plus 7 is 18, so you hit.
But I want the crit.
All right. We got a 2 anyways. So, still an 18, because he rolled the exact same number.
Yeah.
So that is how much damage?
2 damage and distract 2 on you.
Awesome, so he's now physical defense of 14.
And that means when I do my follow-up stab attack...
You need 2 less. So that is a 8 plus your attack.
8 plus my attack of 7 is 15.
Yeah.
But I'm going to re-roll looking for crits.
Hoping for a crit? No. Still 2 damage.
Still 2 damage.
2 Groots. Initiative, round 3. I got a 3.
I got a 1.
Groot's going to go first. And Groot's activation for this turn, he's going to use 2 to regrow and heal 2 damage, so he has 2 damage off of him now. And then he's going to use 3 to use, what is it called?
Wall of Roots.
Wall of Roots. There we go. Not Wall of Groots, Wall of Roots. So Deadpool needs to make an agility test, which we know is good and re-rollable. And that's an 8.
8.
So he makes it.
He makes it.
So he takes 1 damage. And then from there, I'm going to do a basic branch out strike up against him. Can do anything?
I will boost.
You're going to boost? Okay. So I got a 9 plus his attack of 6.
Versus an 18 defense.
Not enough. Groot does not hit him. Deadpool's activation next. And Deadpool's activation.
All right, so I'm going to do an overloaded stab.
Okay, I'm going to improve my physical defenses. Okay.
So that puts you to
18.
18. I've got my 7 attacks still.
You need to roll 12 or higher. And you do it. So you're going to...
I'm going to re-roll the 5 because I'm going to hit no matter what, and I'm looking for that 8.
Yep. There it is. So he takes 5 damage from that attack. Ooh, not good.
All right.
Here's the regular stab.
Yeah, so regular stab.
And that's an 8 plus your attack of 7.
Yeah,
not
so
enough.
15, but I'm going to re-roll the 2.
Yeah. That's 11 plus 7 is 18, ties his physical defense because he still has improved physical defenses.
So not quite enough.
No, but he does take 5 damage from that first attack. That's pretty impressive. Next turn, initiative. Let's see what happens. I got a 5.
I got 7.
No, you going first?
I'm going first.
Let's see what Deadpool does. Deadpool's activation.
All right, so he's doing an overloaded stab.
Yeah. So that is 11.
11 plus 7 is 18, so it's not enough to hit.
Nope.
But with the re-roll,
that is enough to hit. So,
right,
2
damage on Groot.
Yeah, he's still not in the hail.
Put him just on the border of the pale. I am going to do a regular stab, not overloaded because I'm saving my 1 power.
Okay. Let's see if you get it. So that's 9.
9 plus 7 is
enough.
16 with the re-roll.
That is 12 plus 7, 19. That is enough to put him into the pale.
Another 2, yeah.
So for Groot's activation, first thing he's going to do is lose 2 power out of his 8 because he went into the pale. So he's down 2 power from that, taking him down to 6. That's pretty bad. He then is going to use 2 to regrow, which takes him back into the gray. So he's sitting at that cusp. If he takes 1 damage, he's automatically into the pale. And then, so he actually has 5 power remaining at that point in time.
You are base 7,
so
8, so you go down to 6.
Yeah.
When you regenerate effectively, the 2 you regenerated, you gain back. So you're at 6, actually.
I should be at 5.
You're
No, I
plus
am
one
at 6.
You're at 6, yeah, because you're
6.
+1 power in the red,
All right.
-1 power in the pale.
I'm doing 2 overloaded. 2 overloaded
branch outs,
branch
and I am
outs.
going to boost my physical defense.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one. So that is 10 plus 6.
I'm an 18 defense.
That's not enough. I'm going to do it again. And so that is 14, 17 plus 6, 23. So he takes 3 damage from that branch out. Also puts him into
the pail.
Let's see if he gets knocked out.
All right, so end of turn.
Yep.
All right, here comes my stamina 8.
That's a fail.
That's 15. That's a fail.
And you don't have soldier.
Don't have soldier on him.
Not good. We'll come back with it.
Actually, hang on. I regenerate.
Initiative. Next round. Let's see what happens. I got a 2.
I got 1.
Groot is going first. Thank you for rolling that 1. Groot's activation this phase. He's going to do regrow with his first 2 power, leaving him 6 left. And then he's going to do a grab and throw, which automatically grabs him.
He does have to roll.
Defense, yeah.
However, I am a defense effectively because I did regenerate. I'm back into the gray.
Yeah.
I'm still knocked down, knocked out from having failed the stamina roll.
You're at -6.
So I'm at -6 from 16. So I'm at a base 10.
Base of 10. Do I overload this? No. I need to roll 4. I hope I don't roll 2 ones. Okay. Woo! And I do hit you. So there's 13. So I'm going to grab you and throw you just within 4 inches right there. You take 3 damage from that.
Strength 4, yes, 3 damage.
And then I'm going to do an overloaded branch out just so I can try to get that critical. And that will be the last of his power for this phase. So there's definitely a hit, but no critical. So that's 2 more damage. And he is still in the red.
Yep.
Or now he's in the red, I should say.
But I'm already not.
Deadpool's activation.
All right, so stamina check.
Yep. He's awake with the 3. He is up.
All right, so 1 for recovering from KO.
Yep.
1 to stand up.
Yep. And then come back into combat with me.
He's actually -1 power because he's in the red right now.
That's right.
So with the 3 remaining power, he is going to... Do I overload the shot, or do I...
Okay, so Deadpool here is going to do an overloaded bang bang, hoping for double 8s, and the assassin put me into the pail.
Here we go. Okay, there's not an 8 on the dice, but at least it's going to hit.
You're going to hit.
I'm going to re-roll the 5, just looking for the crit.
Yep. Oh, it was almost flipping over to the 7. So Groot does take 1 more damage from that attack. And that is the end of the round.
That's the end of the round.
So you need to make a stamina test, see if you're still awake. And that is a fail.
That is a fail.
He's out.
He's out.
Initiative, next round. I got initiative 4.
Oh,
you're 5.
Deadpool 5, all right.
Deadpool.
Can Deadpool recover?
Let's see.
So he did regenerate, puts me back in the pail.
Yep. And
4,
he does stand up. Oh my goodness, no!
Right.
So after losing 2 power from standing up and awakening, he's going to do what?
So Deadpool is stepping in for 1 power.
Yep.
And then he's unloading with that stab.
I will improve Groot's physical defense.
Yeah, I'm looking for the crit.
Okay. Nothing.
No, I'm still going to re-roll the 2.
Yep. You're going to hit, but no crit damage.
No crit damage. So it's 2 damage onto Groot,
and
which
I do
does
lose
put him into the pail.
That's not good. Groot's activation. First thing he's going to do is regrow, so that way he gets 2 power back from going back into the gray. Leaves him with 5. So I'm going to do a improved branch out first off. Seeing if I can hit you. I need lots. You are at a 15 and I got a 6 attack. So
you're looking for 10s.
Well, that will do, but no crits. So he takes 2 damage, puts Deadpool into the red. So he needs to make a stamina test.
Stamina check in the red.
Oh, there's a 10.
That's a fail.
Oh. And here's the regular branch out.
This is now against the 9.
And that's an 8 plus 6 is 14. 2 more damage, but Deadpool is not out of the game yet. He has 1 health left until he regens. We'll come back with initiative next. Initiative, next round. I got a 3 to John's 7.
So Deadpool goes first.
Ooh. Here's a stamina roll for Deadpool. See if he wakes up. And that is a 12.
Does not.
Oh, no.
That is pretty much it, I think.
I'm just going to start branching out and see what happens. So Groot's activation, overloaded branch out. Just make sure it hits. And that hits for sure. So
that's 2 damage, puts me down.
And Deadpool is removed and incapacitated. We'll come back with the after action report next. Welcome, guys, to the after action reports. You saw the matchup between Groot and Deadpool. Oh, I was nervous.
Yeah, I mean, it's despite how lopsided it may have looked, it was actually a lot closer than
it was. Because really, the what was the game changer for me was the couple of rounds where you were knocked out, and then you failed to get back up.
Yeah.
Especially that last round or so.
You having the free hits, but I mean, say that last round, you saw how it ended. We did just out of curiosity play it out if I had recovered the stamina roll.
That's right.
And it was going to be nasty because I had an Assassin Strike showing up and a regular hit.
If you rolled those dice at that exact moment. But even if you didn't, though, like if you didn't do, and you just do two damage with both of the stabs, it would have put Groot 3 points into the pail, which is really bad for Groot because then he's down to defense, or he's down to attack 5. He's down to 6 power instead of 8 power.
Yeah.
So it's really, really bad. So like it might not have looked like it was
hurting
a
me
fair match.
I kept getting you 1 point into the pail.
Yeah, and I kept on being able to regrow it.
So it gives Groot free regrowth.
Yeah.
Because he has +1 power in the gray, -1 power in the pail.
Now, and we were playing that correctly,
I believe, were playing
right?
that correctly,
So it's
because of the way the rules work. As soon as you suffer damage,
you get those power or modified.
The modifiers kick in.
Yep.
So he was losing his 2 power by going into the pail.
Yeah.
But then he would burn 2 power for regrowth and gain back 2 power by going back into the gray.
So
it's a washout. You're burning the 2 power, not really losing anything.
And if you had me 3 points in like you did. So if Deadpool if he made one of that last stamina check, got off 2 2 stabs on Groot, it would have completely changed the game.
So it would have had you in that point where now you're not regenerating for free.
That's right.
Which
and leaves me with 4 power. You know what I mean? So now it's like, do I do 1 branch out and regrow, or do I do 2 branch outs and hope to hit with an attack 5, which isn't very likely when you're defense 15. And that's not including if you did actually roll that 8 and another Assassin Strike. That is brutal.
Just out of curiosity, roll the dice, and it did come up that I had the Assassin Strike,
which would have been
second
bad.
Attack, which in that case would have had Groot into the red, and then all of a sudden it was a completely different game.
So not as lopsided as I thought.
No,
by any means. But
it's what we said. If I got off those Assassin Strikes, they were going to make the difference.
That's right. And would you have played Deadpool any differently?
I don't think I could have used my body slide at one point, but it's 3 power to activate it, and in this game, it means that that's the difference between an attack and not.
That's right. And for me, I think Groot-wise, I think I would have done what I did: throw things when I can, and
just
branch out, right?
Branch out and just keep doing. Just keep doing the regrow.
Yeah.
I mean, that was Groot's game winner, the regrow.
That was.
He used it
every turn. For his first turn, when you did 2 damage to him, I regrew.
So really, if you look at the damage track, Deadpool had done an extra 10 damage on Groot at the end of that game.
Huge amount of damage. And that's the big thing. Like, Deadpool is meant as like a glass cannon, in the sense that he's going to put out a ton of damage in the right circumstances, but he's not going to be able to take a ton of damage. So like, his regen helps. Don't get me wrong.
The regen helps,
but it doesn't help to the same amount as regrow. But it's free, so
it doesn't cost you anything. You take advantage.
That's right.
He's much. I mean, for his 6 points, he is still one of the best models in the game.
I would say so. Hands down, yeah. Especially when you're getting that assassin ability off, because you're re-rolling 1 die each round. That assassin ability, it's more likely to go off. You're doubling the base damage, then you get the crit bonus. That's huge. Well. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
Guys, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, ignite your hobby.